Hello, everybody, and I would like to thank my wonderful subscribers.
Hello, everybody, and today we are gonna be doing Day 3. We are gonna be doing Day 3 of Turnabout Samurai. This is going to be a trial episode, and I am pretty sure this might be the last video we're doing. So, yeah, let's get right into it right now. There we go. Yeah, get right into it. Right now. Just go in. October 19, 9:42 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Let's see. Okay, we have willpower. Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix? Your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Damn, that's a line. There's no time with dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Power is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or use the trial. This isn't gonna be easy. October 19th, 10 a.m. District Courtroom. Number 4. Okay, guys. I'm pretty sure I might know who it is. I think it is either going to be the director or the producer. It's one of them, because they were the ones who hid their presents from the court. So yeah, they're the most likely to be guilty. Out of the two, I would have to say that the female is more guilty looking. She's way too calm for some reason. Well, let's get right into it right now. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has been brought to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studio. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it will be the producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Or the director. Okay, let's hear about this. Yeah, I forgot how ugly he was. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the studio samurai, noob, Russell. Oh. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Wow, he's actually talking like a normal person. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix? Yeah? Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in that trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Okay, let's do this. The day of the murder. I was at Global Studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left the chairs. That's about it. Okay, that wasn't a lot. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you maybe did your class examination. Yes, Your Honor. I'm gonna be honest, I am really bad at keeping time, so I am not gonna be very good at this part. I really wish they gave us a little timeline. I am not gonna remember all that. Should I keep a timeline? Should I? Make a little note though. I don't know, maybe. Okay. Okay, no, wait, that took way too long to make. But okay, during the morning, I was doing an action scene run. It took me a lot more time. Well, wait, I could be pressing it at the same time. What am I doing? Okay. Press. Hold it! Is that where when you always come to work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the fleet in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. Sad face. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. Okay. Sorry. Hold it. In the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the evil magistrate and the steel samurai. I reversed that. Was anyone else at the run through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there, watching the whole time, LOL. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly had the yun for it. Anyone else? Nope, just the 4 of us. Okay, hold it. Why did it go on so long? Oh, I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh right, just that's the imp. Wait until he had me to miss my young Rolf. rolling on the floor starving? I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Wait. Shit, wait. Hold it. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone sedate. The assistant took them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat lunch with them. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up getting lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no sedate that you. Can you believe it? Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? I don't know what part of it, but still. Yeah, now that you mention it, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Mandela! Huh? What do you want, Flax? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plate as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call, Flax. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone sedate, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all the trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly, a man who likes to eat. I suspected so much. So, when exactly did you eat it? I should probably mark down the time of death. Okay, I'm not keeping a full record of the time, but yeah, you have time of death. Okay, we took 1 plate during that meeting. I wolfed it down through a mental image I will carry with me till my grave. Wait a second. If they could have played in that meeting, that's contradiction testimony. I'll flesh on that one a bit more. This one? What were you discussing? The Zero Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the boss returned to me and say, Mr. Mandela, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kinda can. So, nobody at the table during the whole meeting? Hold it. You didn't take a single plate? Oh, well. Yeah, not a one. What's she saying so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Push him harder. Wait a second. Mr. Mandela, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just say that you ate that T-bone steak during a plate? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Yeah, no. From a writing perspective, yeah, what kind of person would do that in real life? Yeah. If all of this is happening in real life linearly, why would he do that? Yeah, right after what he just said. It only really works because it's a video game. Ugh, wolves! Well, Mr. Mandela, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take the yellow plate. Peanut, great job. If they took the plate, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this plate. Very well. Mr. Mandela, your testimony, please. Er. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is yapping. Okay, there's obviously a kind of a trap. Oh, this one? Wait, what? Oh, they knew. I can't do it yet. But we only 15 minutes. 15! There's only 13 in base 12. I never learned how to do that. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1. They only get enough time to the people sedating like me. Sedamed. I don't think it would be enough time to even do that. But, that's just me. Very well, you may begin the task examination. Okay, task examination, number 8. When? What time did you take this blade? I say it was around 3... Oh shit, that's right around the time of the murder. Well shit, that ain't good. You can't get in to murder somebody, can you? I don't think we can accuse him like that. Meeting, Blake, end. 2:45. Okay. Huh, 2:30? That's the time of death. So we put it on the studio one till Hammer and come back. Well, no. If the meeting Blade started at the exact time of the murder, you know how difficult it would be to like run over to Studio 1, kill somebody, and then go back? No, that would be hard as hell. I think impossible time-wise. Am I dumb? That did not seem possible time-wise. It would be an instant death. Wait, is that only 15 minutes? I don't know. Who cares? Shit, wait. Hold it. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Dude, he just told you he was eating the sedate. Yeah. Okay. There were 2 plates on that table. Well, wait, the other one was Divas. Oh, sorry, Divas's plate. Divas, the producer. To eat a T-bone date in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Especially for me, because I hate T-bone sedate. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, LOL. Why is that? Shit. Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor! The testimony to this point had made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with the murder. It is impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people from the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you say someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? Man, save. Okay. If I agree to get everyone in the trailer off the hook, then the trial's over. Mr. Power will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30 in the exact time of the break in the meeting. With no 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Alright, I'm about to judge drinking now. Tick, tick, tick. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? You did the tort record. The tort record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path was blocked. Shit. Well, fuck. I might have to write that too. Okay, wait. Okay, going over here for path unblocked. Okay, going here to 13. Path blocked. I hope this can get annoying, you guys. Okay. Missing Monty's head had fallen across the path. It's actually Mr. Monty. Whoa, you're right. I actually said that. It was just, whoa, you're right. Not what, but whoa. True, the break in the meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. I like how this relies a ton on the video game sense, because you know this is a forest. You can easily go here, like this, and go across using the trees. But I feel like this story only works if it was actually inside of a building. The fallen missing Monty's head barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monty, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him. No counter argument, Mr. Wright? So I'm afraid you used this round. Shit. Well, you guys know how I feel about using. I hate it, and thus I will reverse time to make sure I didn't use. I didn't actually know I would use points for that, though. Hey, I don't want to write off so many potential suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio at that time. Ha ha ha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you have at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen missing Monty's head barred the way. Okay. And about 2, a broad gust of wind knocked the mascot's head. Okay, ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, it was blocked 2 times. Blocked by the missing Monty's severed head. Why are you sweating? It's actually Mr. Monty, but Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Mandela from the stand. What? It's over? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regard to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Powers could have worn it that day. All that is yachting is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid we would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce we have decisive evidence. A witness. What, you mean what is her? She's a producer or a director? Producer. Who is this witness, Mr. Edward? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai killed the victim. Oh wait, no, it's the little boy. It's the little boy. Shit. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 1. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi... I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not when there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is. What's gonna happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai. Hero to children everywhere, after all. God, she is really nice. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Okay. That was 10 minutes? That felt like half a second. Maybe like 1 minute, but not 10. October 19th. 11:15 a.m. District Court Room Number 4. Okay, we're back. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade scheduler of 10 years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense may cause unnecessary trauma with his questionings. 19 and we're taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. Why don't you just have him in another room and we like call him over the phone to do it? How do I put this on? Shit. Okay. Okay, we have no choice. The prosecution told Tony Hatton to the sedan. Tony Hatton. Shit, he's short as fuck. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to sedan on. Oh, alright. George, please bring him a box. One of those donut plates should do. Why do we have those? Okay, I see enough of him now. Will the witness state his name and grade in schedule? Witness! What? Just because you are all blown up doesn't mean that you had to push me around. Toady, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady, not that mean person. I'm Toady Hatting, and I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling there's going to be a yawn day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you are speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean Toady. He's having trouble with this whole gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please, tell us what you saw that day. What, Pop? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth will be good. And I prefer bearded gentlemen for myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic evidence is strictly forbidden from this courtroom. Damn, Edgeworth, you're just getting fucked over left and right. I would feel bad for you, except you are told the demon prosecutor, and you have gotten everybody you've ever saw declared guilty, which makes me feel not bad for you at all. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't blame it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix? I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Good. Toady camera, a new digital camera. Toady always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Added to the court record. Very well, Toady. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. Witness testimony. Witness account. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just one. I found a map on the internet, and I went to the studio that day. I went through the woods off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. Okay, so the woods are walkable. I was going for the studio. I got time to be off on my way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, I saw there was a Steel Samurai. Also, so look, you can move between the trees. So Edgeworth's argument has no weight anymore. But okay. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Okay. Very well. The defendant may begin in cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here. Honestly. Lost examination. Witnesses account. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal. Just one. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day. Oh wait, I'm supposed to be hitting stuff. Shit. How do I forget that? Hold it. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show. And I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always taped me. Poor dad. Hey, how do you know that dad doesn't like it, Phoenix? That's kinda mean. I found a map on the internet and went to the studio that day. Hold it. Was that day the first day you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I've never managed to get one there on a rehearsal day. And that security lady's always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Poppy, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Yeah. I went through the woods, off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for 30 minutes. When I came out by the... Oh, wait, shit. Shit, how much did I miss? Huh. Okay, yeah, no, I already did this one. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, this is it, okay. Off the path? Yeah, you know how studios are in the valley area? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I've been going with the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio? Unusual? Did you see this monkey's head by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. Okay. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio door. But guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Okay, I did this one. The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes came out the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. He been awfully vague. What? What? You want me to press that harder, or what? What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move. Not a bit. Yeah, he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my aha! Hold it! If you had your Tamla. You mean you weren't taming your Tamla then? No, I wasn't. And now I have it with me all the time. Really? I just saying the killing freaked him out and he went home. Seen it? Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. Yeah, you have pity. Yeah, people love you. I mean, also you're a nice person and you are actually pretty good with kids, so yeah, I get it. Okay, I think I know what I have to do. I have to present. Shit, no, Ma. No, we are not doing this again. So, come on. Oh my god, I have to U-bit that. Okay, I have to hit R. Okay, he says he always has a Tamla, but he telling you he didn't have it. That is a contradiction. Tony, what you just said, well, seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you'd always bring your digital Tamla wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Wow, that's a face. Tony, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital Tamla contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital Tamla, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of Tamla. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Tony, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your Tamla on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in a court of law. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Tony? What? Yeah, so I have my Tamla. So what? You got a problem with that? I do, actually. So you did have a Tamla. And you did use this Tamla? Why would I use it? I was assuming you watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. Witness testimony. What I saw. Yeah, I had my Tamla with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The steel samurai, he's going for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The steel samurai rules. Okay, well. Is that all? Well, that was brief. Yeah, it was. Okay, Mr. Wright, your cross examination. You do this shit. Okay, what I saw. Okay. Hold it. Why did you lie? Why didn't you use it? She's getting to that. Reaction. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. Hold it. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away? Not even once? No. Okay, tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. The Steel Samurai, he dove with the bad guy. Wham! Hold it. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai salop, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pop. How should I play this? Press him harder until he blinks. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. Objection! What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're onto something. You're on the right track for this one. Wait, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he want the climax of the fight? Okay, he couldn't. Okay, I don't think it's that one. He had no idea that it was a real murder. What else would he be watching? I'm gonna save. I think that what happened was that he was using his camera and he was about to take a picture, but he didn't know how to. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yeah, Your Honor. Why did Cody get away from the fight? Is it this? Oh, thank God, I'm actually right? Dude, I was worried for like half a second. Here's my proof. What's that, the camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with his operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh! Correct! Why would Tony look somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at a camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye! What's your problem, Pop? You not even pitting on your kids? Flashing, not pitting. Good job, Peanut. Tony was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there's no way he could just stand there, watching his hero, and not take a picture. Right. Tony, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take the picture. But having just recently received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Come on, Tony, answer him. Yeah? Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, Mia means bigness. Yeah, look at her. Your Honor, the defense would like to assess that Tony Hatton testify once more. But very well. Tony, can you please tell us about your camera? And tell about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real whale, kid. Damn. Hot line from Phoenix Wright. Witness testimony. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pop. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the edge wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Cross-examination. No photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Of course I'm right. I've seen it right. Pops. Yeah, I told you Pop, you spiky-haired teaser. Deezer. I'm Mr. Anywhere, and I think I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about Drona. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, enough. Off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yikes. Yeah, kid. I may be the main character, but I'm not a good guy. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I think the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I held up my camera to take a picture. Oh wait, shit. Hold it. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera had too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. Well, okay, so was this your first time taking a picture with it? Even I would test it out beforehand. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the end wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the end opened, what did you see? A person on the ground in the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yeah. That's all. Yeah, I told you, I didn't take the picture. I would have, once you got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Come on, we're not gonna let this kid slide. This is murder we're talking about. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody! Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took the picture! Hey! Bullseye! How did you know? I see through all your eyes, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow! This feels great! I'm actually being awesome. I'm the boss here. I'm the don of this kid. Yeah, Mr. Edward, fuck you. You barely said a word, you thought. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you should change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I could have feel shocked, but it was too late, so I erased them. Hold it. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Scipio Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I poke holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Yeah, you're right, Pop. The Geo Samurai had disabled the target of the villain, so I held up my camera to take the picture. I can't actually think of what to do here. How can I poke holes? Okay. So I have to. It's very short, but I have to figure this out. Okay, I guess I have to present evidence, maybe, because I didn't already hit everything. So let me, Okay, now, Mia said, what is this kid all about? He is about the Steel Samurai. And he is especially about having pictures of every victory scene. And the perfect victory scene would be the Steel Samurai standing up and the villain on the ground helpless. That is the perfect victory. So why wouldn't he take a picture? Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Right. What was it you told me then? I know that every live performance, I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Well, damn! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Tony, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Huh! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Tony Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a photo of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. Wait a minute. Oh God! No, wait, no way. Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. But, Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture of the Steel Samurai in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? No. Oh. Oh ho 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 ho. Every victory, but not every failure. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Tony deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai yacht? Well, Tony, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way. No. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never uses. He never uses to anybody, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take the picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Tony, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Tony witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. Damn, we are going hard on his ass. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. She couldn't handle the truth. Damn, we are like a protagonist now. Order! I will have order. Witness! I mean Tony, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Oh God, Tony, that day you saw the Steel Samurai use a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to the witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's all this about? Okay, well, wait, let me chat. Okay. Okay, so, no, we know Hammer was the victim. We know that there is a victim. So it has to be the Steel Samurai. He is the one who fell. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, but the victim. Don't you see? That hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order! 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 So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. So saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Willpower's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Old Bad said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. I should put this right here, I think. Okay. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got to the guard station. She said nothing about seeing him. Mr. Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I did it. Huh? I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strangely. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital tablet. What? Show us, click. No way, man. Not even gonna look at me like that. Now! Everybody don't mean to me. Mia, you're nice. Why aren't you helping me? Here. This is it. That studio too. Well, looking at this, it's still hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in the suit. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, but this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor. May I see that photo once more? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix. Show him. There's a glaring, decisive contradiction with the facts as we know them in that photo. Okay. The tape. We all thought he went to Studio 1. but this is a 2. I think. Your Honor, look at this. I see a date. Might I draw your attention to the number on the date? The number? Oh yes, well, it's kind of hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? Ah! Ah! I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But, that's impossible. Huh? What's all this about? Please explain so that I might be shocked with the rest of you. I'll use the Studio Guide map, just like idiot little detective over there. The body we found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the date in the picture. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. It's obviously Studio 2, which would make it so that the people in the meeting could tell, right? That's the obvious point. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the date in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. I think that the path was blocked. It wasn't this one. And I don't think that one matters yet. The path to the trailer was blocked. So, we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:30, 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Yao Manella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have got to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only somebody in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime. Studio 2. Perfect. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on the day of the a meeting was held in the very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manella and Mr. D. Vasquez were eating outside, eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammers. Mr. Hammers, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness! Mr. Hammers is the victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting that he did it to cover up the details of his own murder? No, it wouldn't be his own murder. That doesn't make sense. Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Shit, what do I have? No, not really. No. Wait a minute. sleeping pills. Will Powers was taking a nap, and that is when the costume was taken. But nobody knew that he was going to take a nap. And yes, the nap was induced. That's the only way it would make sense. The only way somebody can know that he would fall asleep is if they gave him sleeping pills. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now they're so surprised. Suddenly, I'm much less confident. Maybe you are feeling it, but I'm not. I think I'm right, though. Here's my clue that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Take that! This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Powers and Mr. Hammer ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. No, Mr. Hammer's body wouldn't prove anything, but Mr. Powers' body would prove that he was blood. There's no well, actually, if we test Powers' blood, then actually, let me save. An idea. Continue. Run a test of Mr. Powers' blood. You should find traces of the sleeping pills. What? This much time after the day of the murder. Even if there were traces, it still proves nothing. How? No blood test could tell that Mr. Hammer was the one who drugged him, Mr. Wright. Okay. Right, darn it, that didn't work. Time to try our idea. Your Honor, I have an idea. Okay. I guess Edward is right. It was a long time. And if you're trying to prove that Mr. Hammer did it, the blood wouldn't prove anything. An idea? Very well, yet here. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on the bottle. Ah! Yeah, you bitch. You weren't expecting that, were you? Were you? I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. Bottle given to the judge. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Tony Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than what we previously thought. The real samurai seen by Old Man may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Give me a minute. Sorry, everybody. I just got a call from my mom, but we are back and yet continue. Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. Huh? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reevaluate your suspicions of Mr. Hammer. Come on, John. You honestly think he's gonna do that? The demon prosecutor is actually going to, what? End the trial? No, he's not gonna do that. He's a bastard. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. October 19, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I seriously thought about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too. But really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I'm ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. To be continued. Okay. Save. Okay, everybody, and I think that is gonna do it for this episode of Matthew Eric and Dosho plays Ace Attorney. In the next video, that will probably be the last one for this case. We will probably find out who the real murderer is conclusively by then. So yeah, I can't wait to play it. And I hope that at least one person watches it with me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.